Alright guys, today we are going to be taking a look at the new raid battle versus the Psycho Gundam. So I have already taken a look at the event because I did want to record it already, but I forgot to turn on my mic and my in-game audio. So that's pretty fun. So that's why I am redoing this once again. So pretty basic. So let's kind of take a look at the achievement real quick. So every day when you log in, you play once a day, you are able to get 5,000 of the event medal, so that's pretty cool. And then cumulatively, as far as the diamond goes, we are able to get a flat out 3,000 diamonds, so that's probably nothing out of the ordinary, so that's pretty good. Besides this one, when you do accumulate coins, you're also going to be able to get Angelo as a pilot. So Angelo is an SR pilot, so we should in theory be able to get all the fragment to get this guy up to potential unleash level 5, so that should be fun. As far as the event shop, we have a few things that we are able to get. First and foremost, we are able to get the UR custom ticket. So with that said, we are able to get a unit up to custom level 10 if needed. So I mean, that is if your unit is already custom level 9, then you are able to use that to get that unit to custom level 10. But that's definitely the first and foremost, and then the least priority is definitely the module, because I mean, well, you kind of do get that from forming the event anyway, so I don't really see why you will need to buy this specifically. It does not really grant it's not that when you buy you don't get like a perfect roll anyway, so it's a waste of your coins and your forming, so definitely not worth it. So now we hop back into the event. So I took on this event already, and then its weakness is, I guess, projectile damage. So any of your beam damage is not going to perform as exceptional unless you heavily debuff it using, Mark 2, Borgazellas, using the Sasabi. That's probably going to be better. So I'm going to showcase that team first, and then afterward we are going to showcase the team that's more preferable, that is being the Zaku team. So I'm gonna see if I can find a friend that has a max out Sasabi, because I use it on the other recording already, so I cannot even find right now. So that's great. I'm gonna have to do some. Oh, there you go. Found one. Let's go. So my first team is just gonna be this, running the Turion blue element. So we have the Rikazee blue, I was gonna say blue destiny, but Mark 2, Eskandem, Borgastellas, we have the Hamahama as well. So I think this team in theory should be fine, I hope, in a way. So let's hop in and then see how it goes. Alright, so we are in, so just gonna run the same setup. I'm just gonna quickly show up some EXQ, because I kind of don't tend to show up EXQ too often when I do these videos, so we might as well just kind of enjoy some of this animation, because we pull with them, like, especially Sasabi, like, it's not bad of an animation, so I do want to quickly showcase that up as well. Alright. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna do too hot, being the fact that this is doing neutral damage. Yes, it's not that much. This one from Rigazee, let's see. It's probably about the same. So it's gonna take a lot more to penetrate through the eye view, obviously. So that's why we are gonna go through the whole process of mega debuffing the Psycho Gundam. All right, S Gundam turn now. This should do a lot, I hope. 25 only. Yeah, EX skill level 1, that's fun. Because I never had my S Gundam anything higher than just bare bone, so I'm really upset about that. Dude, even Mark 2, that's more. That's unfortunate. I think we saw all the animation already, so we can just kind of skip that real quick. So far, S Gundam is definitely doing a lot more damage than expected, because we had a lot of support going on. So to make this coordinate attack to be as good as this, you obviously do have to have the unit that are able to provide those debuffing for you in order to be a lot better. So this is probably just not going to be as good as a team if you use like a full Psycho team, because using a Psycho team is probably less hassle, and it's just more user friendly in a way, because this is doing a lot of debuffing where if you don't have a certain unit, this probably won't perform as good. So After that, we can kind of take a look at the timer and see how long it took us to complete the battle in a way, because I want to compare that to the other team that we'll be using after this one. I think now we can just probably just run it through like a 2 times 3 times speed, because we wanna quickly get out of here, because I want to say the enemy HP is actually really like it's a lot, because I think it's 18 million when I saw it. What? Actually die? Oh, that's really unfortunate. That never happened to me on the other recording, so I was kind of shocked. But I think we should be fine. I want to say the other ones should be, yeah, I think we should be good. Yeah, so I think right now Sasabi is taking the lead because of the fact that there's one life unit up in front, so Sasabi's prone to taking more damage right there. So it's not bad. So let's kind of see the timer real quick, and then we will see if the other team is gonna perform as good or not. Alright, so we are at this page ready. So module wise we did get this one, but unfortunately I was not able to get it with some of the special abilities, so that was definitely an L. This one is okay. So it looks like the special ability is gonna be on the resistant now, because assuming this is more for like a tank or probably for like a ray unit specifically. Alright, so damage output wise, so timer wise we took 275s, so that's the timer we are gonna keep track of, and then we'll see how the other team does. So the other team is gonna go something like this. I'm still gonna be using the Origa Z and then S Gundam, but the other four, or plus the friend, is gonna be all Zakus. So I think this probably in the long term make a better team, just because of the fact that we are able to take advantage of all the projectile damage. Alright, so we are in. Just gonna fix the setup, and then we should be good. Let's start out with a 2 times speed and then run some animation as well, because well, we don't really see a lot of these Zaku's animation anyway, so I want to just kind of get them in there. So I think for this team it might just be a slow start, just because of the fact that we do kind of have to build up those modules, because I think the one that I'm using has I want to say it's the one that you have to wait 30 seconds, so it probably is going to take a minute for us before we can actually get them up and running. So as far as this team, we do have the Zaku 2, the origin version, so that one is actually debuffing as well and slowing down the enemies, so I think it is going to make a really good setup for us as well. So I mean, I don't even know how many of these EX we have seen so far. I want to say we've seen all of them already. Have we? Maybe? I think. So now after this one, we are just gonna go ahead and then just do this, because we have pretty much seen all of them already, and then we're now just gonna let it wait. So yeah, so far I don't think we're probably won't beat the timer, I want to say, because like look at it right now. It's still a fairly slow start, right? I want to say even S Gundam is barely hanging out up on the top with the Zaku's, right? So I think now we can actually just 3 times speed this, because we want to see. Give us a timer. We want to see how good we were able to do. One of the Zaku is able to keep up with, yeah, or actually say S Gundam is able to keep up with extraordinary amount of like beam resistance. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, like, what do you want me to say? S Gundam is good for a reason. I was surprised, like, my other Zakuses ain't doing as good. Shocker, I guess. Yeah, I think timing wise we are definitely taking longer, for sure. Yeah, literally everyone is doing roughly about 10k DPS, so okay, sure. I feel like it's because we're not evading, because a lot of these Zaku's it takes advantage of evading to deal more damage. So I think that portion of it, I don't think we're even doing too much of that. So that's why, as far as the damage wise, we just kind of losing on DPS. That's probably the only explanation that I have. Probably, yeah. But we are going to be able to exit out of here fairly soon, just right about now, so we can see. Alright, that's it. On this run, hopefully we are able to get maybe a better equipment drop. Like I'm talking about the special one, because I really would love a copy of the new module with 2 dots on it. So let's see. Oh yeah. Oh wow. It's rare. Nice. Yeah. It took longer actually. So, this team actually does not perform as good. That's yeah. I feel like it's hugely reliant on the evasion, which you probably did not get up a lot. But as always, I think this team probably, if not just a little bit better, because just the setup wise, it probably does not require a whole lot compared to the other team. But you guys definitely let me know how far you guys are able to get down in terms of the raid by yourself. Maybe you guys are struggling, definitely do hit the SOS after only you hit the half HP bar, so you guys can at least secure the rank when we work. But other than that, that's gonna be pretty much it for me, and I'll be catching you guys all on the next one.